Good day, members. I am Marlene Saunders-Sobers, and it is indeed my pleasure to present on behalf of the U.W.I Credit Union Nominating Committee the report of the Nominating Committee to the Board for the period 2024-25. The Board of Directors of the University of the West Indies Credit Union Cooperative Society Limited appointed the following individuals to the Nominating Committee at its May 24, 2024 meeting in accordance with Bylaw number 35. The committee members were Ms. Patricia Brown, Chairperson, Mr. Roger John, Member, Ms. Marlene Saunders-Sobers, Member, Mr. Marlon Sampson, Member, and Dr. Father Steve West, Member. The objectives of the committee were to conduct the nominating process officially, which commenced on December the 24th with the invitation for nominations published in the print media, email, U.W.I Credit Union's website, and its social media pages. The deadline for inviting nominations for elections of members to serve on the Board of Directors, Credit Committee, and Supervisory Committee was extended to no later than February the 10th, 2025. In accordance with prevailing terms of reference, the Nominating Committee is responsible for reviewing all nominations received for the upcoming election of the Board of Directors, Supervisory, and Credit Committees. The committee is tasked to ensure that all candidates meet the necessary criteria to serve on the Board of Directors and statutory committees. They will also conduct interviews with potential candidates to assess their suitability for the positions to which they have applied. The objective of the committee is to present a slate of qualified candidates to the membership for their consideration and to vote at the 59th Annual General Meeting. At its first meeting on February the 6th, 2025, the committee noted the 18 applications for nominations to serve for 2024-25, reviewed a listing of current elected officers, and noted upcoming vacancies in keeping with prevailing regulations. 9 applications for the Board of Directors were received in accordance with Article 28, Section A, B, and F, 3 vacancies, and an alternate to be selected. Mr. Prasan Babal, Mr. Marlon Caesar, Mrs. Katian C. Hogan, Mrs. Stacey Green McNeil, Ms. Sati Maharaj, Mrs. Angela Mills, Ms. Unica Omowali, Ms. Camille Reno, Ms. Heather Woodruff. 3 applications for the Supervisory Committee under Article 40, Section A, 1 to 4, and 1 vacancy and an alternate to be selected. Ms. Amisha Cato, Ms. Tanisha Charles, Mrs. Ninga Cunningham Delancey. 6 applications for the Credit Committee under Article 41, Section B, H, 4 vacancies and an alternate to be selected. Ms. Tanya Bernard, Mr. Dane Goodrich, Mr. Don Isaac, Mr. Reynold Johnson, Mr. Keon Monderoy, Ms. Shavana Saw. All members who applied to be nominated to serve on the Board of Directors and the Supervisory and Credit Committees had their applications assessed by the committee, which affirmed the following. All applicants were fully compliant and financially sound. All applicants interviewed except one attended a joint orientation session with U.W.I.CU Aero Services Credit Union and Community Care Credit Union held on February 13, 2025 at 6 p.m. via Zoom platform. The committee began the process of scheduling interviews with the candidates to further evaluate their suitability for the positions. The goal was to ensure that the Board of Directors and the statutory, supervisory, and credit committees were composed of individuals from diverse backgrounds, but professionals who would bring varying perspectives and expertise, but not limited to financial management, accounting, law, strategic planning, and governance to guide the organization towards its strategic goals. During the periods February the 14th and 15th, 2025, the nominating committee conducted 18 interviews in person and virtual via the Zoom platform. The committee wishes to report that all applicants met the requirements for the position for which they were seeking election. The committee carefully evaluated each candidate's experience, skills, and commitment to the credit union's mission before making its final decision. The membership can be assured that the individuals elected have been thoroughly vetted and are well suited to carry out their responsibilities effectively if elected, with adequate orientation, training, and mentoring. Following the recommendations of the committee, the introduction of a minimum score as part of the interview process be determined and adopted for each committee, that is, the Board of Directors, Supervisory Committee, and Credit Committee. This would seek to ensure that only suitably qualified nominees are presented for election to the annual general meeting. The selection criteria must include attendance at the orientation session. Due diligence must be paid to nominees' financial standing within and external to the U.W.I Credit Union and the University of the West Indies. References named on applications must be contacted before interviews are held. A nomination package be prepared and made available to all applicants as part of the nomination application process. Messrs. Sanders Sobers and Brown agreed to research this and provide feedback to the committee for future reference. The invitation to serve and the interview process should seek to attract a diverse pool of professionals and expertise who demonstrate strong leadership and strategic direction to ensure that the U.W.I Credit Union stays true to its goals and its mission. The nominating committee would like to express their gratitude to the U.W.I Credit Union for the trust that they have put in us to carry out this significant responsibility. We would also like to express our appreciation to the Board of Directors and management, as well as the candidates themselves for their cooperation. We thank you so very much.